Back at it again. Again. And again. I need to stop using that phrase every time I stream. Actually getting kind of tired of defaulting to it. There we go. How is everyone? I am doing actually kind of not feeling so good today, but at the same time, I'm better than what I was yesterday. Yesterday I was just like completely out of it. Terrible. I think the fatigue like caught up to me yesterday and it was awful.
Please. I was once like you.
So,
honestly, I think she plans to do something.
Probably not going to be playing too much ESO this time around, but wanted to get a little bit out. But I'm going to probably spend a little bit more art side of things. Yeah. It's gonna be one of those streams where I'm like gonna be like probably static quiet or something. I don't know why. I just realized my microphone probably didn't pick up that whisper. Oops. Oh well. The point is just feeling a bit meh today. I wanted to do some more Summerset. Where did we leave? Let's check the journal for that. Sea Slode altered the Right Master's memories and forced him to steal the heart of transparent law and hide it away. While he works to unlock his memories, he wants Valcerin and I to warn the keepers of the Crystal Tower, the Sapiarchs. We gotta warn our boys what's going on.
Not now, please. I really must prepare for tonight's lecture. Besides, only those with permission may enter the College of Sapiarchs. We can't have just anyone wandering around the compound. So you're the luminary the proxy queen wants me to treat with kid gloves? And I suppose the arrogant Sijic is with you? Oh, very well. Let's get this over with. The compound has been purposely isolated to serve as a sanctuary and place of study. Research and scholarship require solitude and quiet, after all. We use magic to travel back and forth. I'll prepare the portal dais when you're ready to cross.
I didn't even read any of my prompts. That's how out of it I am today.
I really must prepare for tonight's lecture. Besides, only those with permission may enter the College of Sapiarchs. We can't have just anyone wandering around the compound.
Arroyo needs to enter the College of Sapiarchs. Proxy Queen said that she would send word.
So you're the luminary the proxy queen wants me to treat with kid gloves? And I suppose the arrogant Sijic is with you? Oh, very well. Let's get this over with.
How do we get to the Sapiarchs compound?
The compound has been purposely isolated to serve as a sanctuary and place of study. Research and scholarship require solitude and quiet, after all. We use magic to travel back and forth. I'll prepare the portal dais when you're ready to cross.
Arroyo is ready to go to the college now. Get my degree.
Just follow
I
me
almost
and
walked
step
off the
onto
cliff.
dais.
Good job. I almost died.
the 7 sacred texts? Who has dared invade this place of learning?
I've got this. You talk to that Sapiarch.
This is unheard of. Attacked in our own sanctuary? This is terrible. Please excuse my present state, as I am distraught beyond all rational thought. I never imagined that Daedra would attack our compound. It's madness. Forgive my lapse in protocol. I am Elamil, Sapiarch of Daedric Fallacies.
Tell this one what happened to you.
Happened? Oh, it isn't over yet. There was no warning. Daedra filled the compound. So many great minds cut down. We were able to clear the courtyard, but there's more inside. I fear for the safety of the head Sapiarch and our other sages.
This one came to warn you about the Crystal Tower.
The Crystal Tower? You need to speak to Lanatil, Sapiarch of Arcanology and head of our college. She's trapped inside with those monsters. I suggest you enter through the labyrinth beneath the compound. Just watch out for the Daedra.
Ajit will enter the labyrinth and find Sapiarch Lanatil.
According to the maps I studied, the labyrinth is this way.
I'll return to Lelondril and warn the guard.
You are very quiet. You guys are like super quiet. Did anything happen to my... There we go. I cannot use the door right now, so I can't just walk in. Oh, I gotta go through the labyrinth, that's right. How do I get in, though? Oh, I can't just jump around. Okay. Oh, it's all the way down here. Yep. I'm not using my noodle today.
There's more to this than a simple Daedric incursion. I felt a strange sensation when we arrived. A sense of urgency. We need to hurry and find the trapped Sapiarchs.
You often get sensations like this, yes?
Sometimes. Probably has something to do with living on a displaced island and being part of the Sijic Order. We knew the 3 Daedric princes were a threat, but this is our first clear evidence of their hostile intent.
You think the Sapiarchs are still alive, yes?
Even scholars have ways to defend themselves. Which reminds me, I can protect myself, but I'm not much good in a raging battle. I'll try to stay behind you and keep out of the way.
Okay.
This place, mortal flea!
place is enormous.
Oh, it is bleeding through the microphone. Whoops. Let me just turn down the sensitivity.
The Father has sealed this place, mortal flea!
How's that? Every time I set up the stream with this new microphone, I have to actually constantly find that sweet spot for the sensitivity, because it often undoes itself when I put the microphone away, which is annoying. Then again, I should probably like, wear like a headset, like not have the desktop sound effects feed through.
One day, when fewer days are rolled out, of course.
Seal this place, mortal flea!
Get it. The place is sealed. Goodness. Don't you have any other floor signs?
I sense this way.
Even Valcerin is kind of not varying up for
Voices up
dialogue.
ahead.
Creatures may die today,
damn you!
You and your companion arrived in the proverbial nick of time. Now, if you wouldn't mind, who in Oblivion are you, and how did you know the College of Sapiarchs was under assault?
The Right Master of the Sijic Order sent us to warn you. The Crystal Tower has been compromised.
First, the cultist leads an army of Daedra into our compound and demands I turn over the Resolute Diamonds. Now, you arrive with a warning from the long-absent sages of Artaeum. I think you need to explain yourself before we go any further.
3 Daedric princes work in the with the sea slode to steal the heart of transparent law.
That's impossible. We would know if the tower's defenses had been breached. But it would explain the disasters currently befalling the Summerset Isle. Let's say I believe you. What does the Right Master suggest as the next step?
The Right Master is trying to locate the heart. We need to keep the Daedric princes out of the tower.
A reasonable plan, but access to the tower requires the Resolute Diamonds, which are guarded by the tower's sentinels. Only they can use the keys. I suppose they are the next targets. We need to warn Hanail and Imidril at the Illumination Academy.
Arroyo can go warn the tower sentinels.
We appreciate your aid in this matter. Before you head to the Illumination Academy, perhaps you can have your friend get that cultist out of my compound. As it is, it's going to take weeks to get rid of the stench of Daedra.
Tell this one more about the tower sentinels.
Every 11 years, 2 Sapiarchs are selected to undergo a long and extensive ritual to attune them to the Resolute Diamonds, the keys that open the Crystal Tower. These sentinels guard the diamonds and utilize them to grant access to the tower.
No one else can use the diamonds?
The Azure Diamonds are a matched set, specifically attuned to a pair of Sapiarchs at any given time. Only an attuned sentinel can use a diamond key, and both keys are required to open the path into the tower.
And why does this Daedric cultist want the diamond?
Who can say how much the cultist actually knows about the diamonds and their function? The Daedric prince he serves, however, has magic enough to utilize the diamonds. That's why we must make sure the sentinels are safe and out of harm's way.
This one tires of talk.
You there. Tell my darling wife to release me, and I'll ask Mathala to kill you quickly when the new age dawns.
You are Valsurin's husband? Why do you serve the Daedra now?
Spinner saved me from fools and altruistic adventurers. Valsurin turned her back on me and my daughter a long time ago. Is it any wonder I've found acceptance and a purpose among the court of Bedlam?
So you betrayed the Sijic Order.
Don't presume to judge my actions, you insignificant flea. I am an earl in the court of Bedlam now, chosen personally by Mathala to represent her on this all-too-fragile world. Leave me. I'm done speaking to you now.
Alright, fine. Okay.
Let's
That would've been
leave
my
these
choice.
Sijics to their
Wait.
work. We have a college to put back together.
This is a much more... No, wrong way. This is a much more suitable way to execute him. Set him on fire.
I can't believe I was concerned about the welfare of my husband. To find Lathan here, threatening the Sapiarchs and leading a horde of Daedra. How could he betray the Order like that? How could he betray me?
What did you do to Lathan?
A simple spell of binding. His attention was so focused on the Sapiarchs, he wasn't prepared to deal with another Sijic mage. While you go and find the Tower Sentinels at the Illumination Academy, I'll take Lathan back to Artaeum.
Please answer Khajiit. You will not have any trouble getting him back to the Psijic Order.
I almost hope he gives me a little trouble. I could use a reason to unleash some pain and suffering on this turncoat. Don't worry. My spell will hold until we reach the confines of Kapora Tower.
Now LiveBot is actually not trying today. You had a good streak going, then you had to ruin it. So I'm sorry for the clacking. This is really not the best stream. Definitely not the best stream. You had one job now, Live. And for those who don't know, it's a Discord bot. I have a Discord server. I don't exactly advertise it on Twitch, but I do advertise it. I think I've only advertised it on Tumblr, actually. As for Twitter, not so much. I guess it's because I'm a little bit afraid that there's gonna be, like, a lot more people just, like, swarming in just to be dickheads. I can't exactly, I mean, it's not a very lively Discord, but it is... I guess you could call it like a safe grounds, I don't know. I don't know what it is anymore. Used to be active, not anymore. Do I really still have the boon of the warrior? Weird. I need the other boon. Or, yeah. Change that. I've been running... Ever since I got back into ESO, I forgot to change my star sign. Oh well. Also, as for like that Psijic Order mission that I got last stream, I'm actually almost done with it. I think I only have the one right around here and here to do. Tell you what, we should probably do those before we move on to Illumination. Oof. So I got some quest stuff in a dungeon, which I think I might save for next stream, since this is going to be a short stream anyway. Ooh, choppiness. Ooh. Hey, White Fox. Last Elder Scrolls game you played was Morrowind? They did make a Morrowind DLC for this, and they actually did a pretty good job with it, in my opinion. I've never really played too heavily into Morrowind. I thought it was kind of clunky, but I guess it's like, it's one of those games where it's like you gotta have nostalgia for it to actually like enjoy it. I had more nostalgia for Oblivion than I did for Morrowind.
A breach near the sea. Ah, I do love the ocean. It's a shame you can only see it in 3 dimensions. All the quasi-tones and endless number forms. Actually, I'll take it back. Your meat brain would explode if you saw this.
Please don't mention mine explosions. I will play the clip again. Oh, there's a Kaiser. Technically a dolmen. These are just reskinned dolmens. Oh. I need to get back up there. My goal is up there. Back. When you really think about it, between where I left off last stream and starting off this stream, technically the time in between was enough for the cultists to just invade. To, like, plan and invade the college. I don't know, I just found it kind of funny. Makes sense! While I'm all dicking around, trying to get my jewelry craft up, which, by the way, is such a pain. Why is it such a pain? I remember doing, like, the clothing and blacksmithing was fairly easy up to a certain point, but jewelry crafting just starts off like being a pain.
Well, someone had to kill her. The raider didn't just up and die at the tender age of 28.
Stop squawking, fat neck. You're just like the one that killed her.
When you're the one greedier than a starving walker, this is going nowhere. You'll never find the treasure if you keep killing each other.
Where's the rip? What are you? Ah! What? That exploding deers. Okay. That's weird. The deer god is not happy with me. Let me check. What is... Oh, it's over there. I was close. Yeah, I did hear that the lore for, like, the original Morrowind was really good. And that, like, a lot of the puzzles were actually really good challenge. There was definitely a lot of reading you had to do to actually understand what to do and where to go. Oh, it's trash. Okay. There it is. Root. Yes. Is there a thing going on there? Yeah. Well, did it recently happen? Why is there just a dead... whatever the heck this is? Oh, there he is. Time to die. I do like that they brought back the Golden-esque content. I think it's amazing. I mean, it's also nice that they brought back. Well, they brought it back while also like making it different. Like it's its own thing. Like there's different monsters, but essentially the mechanics. Okay. I'm actually surprised no one has a control on the outfit.
Shiva, bane of sailors, nocturnal calls you forth!
Oh! Ow! This is what I get for playing glass scanning. I die a lot. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Except when I'm on my warden. Holy crap, you hit hard. I actually can't really get much damage off. That's not good. Probably just walk away from this. No. Oh, no. Bad crap thing. Send help? Send help? Are you a tank? Please stay. lets you drag crawl? Yeah. Probably an orc boy. Rest in peace. Please! Well, they definitely made the Dolmen bosses harder to solo. And yes, I'm gonna keep referring to the guys in spots as Dolmens. Just gonna have to deal with that. They are what they are. These are Dolmens.
Stop this geyser, but what about the others that are set to burst?
Actually, what is the lore behind just wanting to blow up the geysers? They'll just like cause some instability on that island. Is it just like a portal? Like, are they just using it as like a good place to like summon creatures at? Oh no. Other one we have to go to. Screen. Go to this one right here. Yeah. Hold on, let me die. Ooh, chess. You. And me. Come on, you can do it. Do it for your kid. Where you going? Good. Thank you. Now your son can feast upon my corpse. Hey, why does this NPC have like a flaming horse?
There is dark news out of Sunhold. Malamer flag.
I could have repaired my stuff here. Damn it. Yeah, why do you have like a... Unless you're just using it as a summon. I don't know. High elves are weird. Have you heard about them?
What kind of monster arranges acacias and begonias in the same bed?
Oh, I hear a breach nearby. You can't, can you? Count yourself lucky. Sounds like a swarm of bees bouncing around in a tin bucket full of sleigh bills. Sort of like that racket bards make.
Oh, another geyser. What are you doing? What are you doing? You just nailing him? We're just gonna nail him to the geyser. Okay. Good stuff. I like this sense of humor. Has anyone figured out what happened to the dwarves yet? That is covered in Skyrim, actually. They got, like, stuck in the sand, I think. That's what this is all about. He just wants to have a jacuzzi. We're just gonna
I call forth the many claws to shock the mortals into submission.
Ooh. Ooh. damage.
A single battle isn't a war, mortal.
Are you sure about that? Wait, is the volume too loud? Oh, it is. Okay. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, again, I'm still trying to figure out what my good settings are for this. So, as for like, as far as I can understand, because I never actually did the quest myself in Skyrim, from what I understand, the dwarves just got stuck in a soul gem, like a really big soul gem. I don't know what the Morrowind quest is, because I never really played too in depth in Morrowind, so I couldn't tell you. Oh yeah, so I need to find it. Rip. Where is it? Hold on. It's definitely along the coast. There it is.
Welcome back, Initiate. Have you done as I asked? Well done. Well done indeed. You already seem well versed in the cardinal virtues of our order. Altruism, foresight, precision in both thought and action. You will be a true asset to the order. Speak with Josarja. She will want to know that the augur is safe, no doubt. Yes, I know all about its sudden disappearance. You did well in recovering it. I bade her give you something, your first step on the path. She awaits you in the Athenaeum.
Thank you. Khajiit will go speak to Josarja. These names are so hard to pronounce.
Thank goodness you're back. I hope the augur didn't give you too much trouble. I know it can be a handful. Now, the lore master asked me to give you something. The first of many gifts.
What is it?
The most valuable gift. Knowledge. Please, use it carefully. When I learned my first spell, I accidentally banished a toad to the far ends of time. At least I think I did. It hasn't come back yet. Congratulations. You've earned it. And my thanks.
I'll let you say. Doesn't
First-rate work in
table,
Summerset.
okay.
Really, first-rate. Unfortunately, we have another problem. Are you ready to set out again?
Yes, what is the problem?
Our seers detected more of these time breaches, this time in the Iliac Bay region, my homeland. The lore master and I will keep searching for the cause of the disturbances. In the meantime, we need you to seal them.
Alright. Should this one use the same gear as last time?
Yes. Take this map of the region, more Psijic seals, and the augur. I hope the breaches haven't grown more powerful. Stay safe, and just make sure Alakir weathers this, all right? I know, I shouldn't... I have to stay detached. Oh, never mind.
Do not worry. Khajiit will seal these time breaches.
May the old way guide your steps. The lore master was very impressed by your work in Summerset. He's a hard mer to know, but he's always been generous with his praise. I just wish I could be a better student.
You think you are a poor student?
Well, not in the traditional sense. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm a very proficient mage. That's what caught the lore master's eye when he found me in the Alakir. I just struggle with some of the deeper lessons. The philosophy.
What lessons are you talking about?
The Psijic Order isn't just a collection of wizards. It's a world view, you know? A state of mind. It's not enough to be a talented mage. You have to learn to see things in a different way. To cultivate a detached and virtuous perspective.
Have you not done that?
Some days I think I'm making progress. Then other days like today, I see how far I have to go. A true Psijic would see all people and regions as equals. But for me, part of me never left the Alakir. My heart's still in the desert.
Please indulge Khajiit. You are more troubled by this happening in your homeland?
Yes. I would never admit it to the lore master. But yes, I'm sorry. I don't mean to bother you with this. You're just starting out after all. Just forget I said anything. Be safe.
Khajiit will speak no more. Okay, so is that like a repeatable thing now? Or I just like, or is it like an actual like side story? I can't tell. Hey, we got the Psijic Order. You now interact with rifts all throughout Tamriel. Okay. Complete quest for Lore Master Solaris to increase your range.
Do you have a...
I'm not sure how to feel about doing that quest line completely on on stream. I feel like that might be a bit much, especially since like it took me a while to actually find all those breaches. If that's all it's gonna be, that's no thank you. No thank you. That was more than enough for a stream. That's like a taste. It's like a taste for that quest line if you want to like get the Sijic Order stuff. I have no interest in that. Except for maybe the armor, but that's just because I like the armor. I did figure out how to get that new Malmer armor that they showed off in that one dungeon last stream. Apparently you gotta fish for it. Yeah. Fun. Try to tie up a little bit more of the story, and then we'll move on.
Hail, mighty warrior!
Five Claw. You always
Buddy.
arrive just when Raz needs you most. After Roz spoke to the pretty Sijic Oriandra, whispers reached me about the illustrious Illumination Academy. They said that the Court of Bedlam hunts a Sapiarch there, so Raz had to come and see. Didn't expect all the crazy people, though.
Yeah, there's fishing in this game. It's not really that great. You kind of have to... I think you have to like get the rare fish in the Summerset Isles. But you need like a specific bait for it, I think. And even then, like, it doesn't guarantee you, like, a rare fish. It's kind of tedious and grindy. A hunted Sapiarch. That must be one of the Tower Sentinels. This one came here to find them.
So the Crystal Tower really is in danger. This one finds that so hard to believe. The Crystal Tower, it's a bastion, a symbol of everything the High Elves hold dear. The Queen would be very cross with Raz if anything bad happened to the tower.
There are two Sapiarchs. They guard the diamond keys that can open the Crystal Tower.
Now Raz sees why the Court of Bedlam seeks these particular sages. Very well. No need to twist this one's tail. Raz will help you save the Sapiarchs from the demented Daedric cultists. Let's look in the guest wing on the west side of the compound.
Lead the way.
This way. Follow Raz.
Bless this boy. Bless this boy in Nairu.
These seas may be treacherous, but fear not. Even the ocean winds quail at the sight of Captain Wereshark.
I apologize if my little boy sets the house on fire.
New arrivals?
Can't help it.
I wasn't told to expect any students or scholars today. Sorry, they usually let me know when new academics are going to arrive. I'm sure I can find a way to squeeze you in someplace. How long do you plan on staying?
No, Khajiit is looking for a couple of Sapiarchs. Ananiel and Emerdril. They are here at the academy, yes?
Sure. They arrived a few days ago, but only Sapiarch Hanael stayed. She's working on a book of some sort. I think that's what she told me. Don't know where the other one scampered off to. She hasn't been back to her room in quite a while, though.
I think she left the academy compound, yes?
I wouldn't think so. She left all her things in her room. Notes, valuable tomes. Not the sorts of items a sage would leave behind. Maybe she just got caught up in the nonsense outside. You can examine.
There's something about the Khajiit speak that kind of throws me off.
Such accommodations. The life of a scholar seems so much more luxurious than what this Eye of the Queen is used to. Maybe Raz's next career will involve dusty scrolls and books, yes?
Raz, no. Don't do it. They'll rob you blind with fees. That.
Hasn't been slept in. Such a waste of a perfectly good bed.
Yeah, I bet. It's very comfy.
Would you like to join me?
Interesting. Raz saw one just like it in a shop in Skywatch.
Oh, it's just you. Get out of here. Sapiarch Emadril, I think your decision to leave the Academy and go to the ancient ruins was the right call. Something isn't right here, though I can't quite determine what that might be. I prefer to disappear into the Academy's books for days on end. I expect to spend a great deal of time hiding in the library's quiet study room. I feel so much safer within its comfortable confines. Let me tell you how I plan to organize my research. I'll start by reviewing Helnger's musings about the Slode. The last time we met for dinner, he seemed put off that I could not recall every line of his writings. Second, I'm thinking of rereading the Imperial Geographical Society's treatises on the Sea Elves. The Academy library is really quite extensive. Third, I've been meaning to read the Mage Guild's description of our esteemed college. I expect to find it full of errors and slights, but maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. Finally, I believe some light reading is in order, something just for pleasure instead of research. Maybe the 4th volume of the Dark Elf Eater's 2920 series. I know you look down upon the work, but it's so well written. I may try that technique made popular by the Sapiarch of Foreign Literature. It was an odd one, but I've always been intrigued by the idea of placing books on consecutive podiums and reading them at the same time, shifting from one podium to the next as the subject matter calls to you. I'll let you know how the method works. Ken and Young. Nerd. Also, no, you can't have a pillow fight, but there is a lot of emotes in this game. And sometimes the emotes change if you have like a different personality attached. Also, get more too. Buy more emotes. But a lot, the base game gives you a lot already. So why would you buy more? Unless it's like something really silly, like flip the bird. I gotta talk to this.
The Sapiarch's letter. She's hidden a coded message in the words. Raz has seen this done before.
A code? You can figure it out, yes?
Hanael mentions something isn't right here. That she plans to hide in a quiet room. Very smart. It seems the Sapiarch knows that someone is hunting her. The list of specific books in a specific order, though. That's the key, Raz thinks.
So we need to find the books Hananyal mentioned?
We need to find the books and the podiums, if Raz has deciphered the meaning of her code correctly. Let's hope we can find her before the Court of Bedlam does.
A cultist led by a Daedric assault on the College of Sapiarchs. That is where this one was before coming here.
That is disturbing news. The Queen hates Daedric machinations, especially the most overt ones. Let us hurry and try to find the Sapiarch.
Okay. Oh, there's a lot of clues. That actually looks like a poem. Listen around, I've got a warning to sound about an overgrown weed, and I don't mean to forebode, but this is a little ode. Is a lesson you must heed. Now our story unfolds upon a pitiful mold made to thrive on rot. This is unsightly stuff, was a trickster's last laugh, long after his battle was fought. We call it the sundering, in case you were wondering, and the heavens dropped out of the sky. They hit with a thud and gave birth to the mud, making up the mortals' sky. That T is very hard to see. I had to double check. It was a hell of a mess, but I digress. My story's about the swine, what took root in this land were seeds called man, that sprung up like fungus from grime. Their lives may be short and lacking import, but keep an eye on their blundering. It's tempting to jest, but this simple pest, until you've seen their plundering. For when men bound to the doom's drum's sound, you'll learn what the corpse god wrought. Even Trinimac didn't know, with his final blow, just how badly he'd been caught. Good stuff. Typical elves. Typical high elf stuff. There is a lot of lore. There is a lot of books in this game. Oh boy. I still need to like get a furniture copy of the Lusty Argodian to put in my my home. And yet, yeah, you can have a home in this. Do I just put any book? You know I'm just gonna power through this, right? Podium's just like, no, don't put the book here. That makes sense. There we go.
A vanishing bookcase. Raz likes this clever sage.
Vision spell. Who are you? If you're the person that's been following me, I warn you, I'll scream.
That's the best you can do. I mean, every like official Elder Scrolls game let you have homes, but like, it's kind of a big deal when the MMO gives you housing.
I knew I wasn't imagining things.
Heck,
I
Guild
told
Wars 2
Immadril that we were being
technically had
followed.
housing, but it's more of a
The
guild
head of
hall.
the College of Sapiarch sent you and told you we got at the Resolute Diamonds. It must be a serious matter. Something involving the other alliances?
Daedric Princes, actually. Where can this one find Immadril?
Daedric princes, you say? As in more than one? That doesn't sound very good. Immadril went to King's Haven, not too far from here. The old ruins. He loves to poke around in that place every chance he gets. But I'm still a bit confused.
Arroyo will go to King's Haven and check on the Sapiarch.
Raz will explain things to the pretty Sapiarch, and she returns safely to Lilandril. You go find the one in the ruins.
I don't trust you just being here alone, or thought we had something. Oh, it's in a dungeon. Okay. What have I been streaming? I can go like an extra 15 minutes and then we'll switch gears. That sounds fair. Usually I go for 2 hours on this kind of stuff.
You filthy... You're the first thing I've encountered that isn't a slavering beast or drooling savage. Begs the question, what you're doing out here. Did that idiot Medze send you?
This one is going to say no. Who is Medze?
The fool I followed out here. I lost track of him after these wretched goblins stole my pack. Hopefully he can manage not to get himself killed long enough for me to recover our notes.
Why are the notes so important?
They're research for Medze's recital at the Illumination Academy. I've been transcribing them for weeks. The goblins toss them all over. Not big readers, I guess. But this tribe is bigger than I thought.
Arroyo can recover your notes.
What are you? Some sort of saint sent to deliver me from digging through Maluk's squalor? Well, 2 searchers are better than 1. We'll meet near the eastern exit of the Coral Splitter Caves, not too far from safety. Watch yourself.
Could you tell Arroyo more about what exactly you are doing out there?
I could, but I don't know why you'd want to know. You're doing me a favor, so go on and ask.
You must tell this one Why are you risking your life over these notes?
It's either find these notes or start from scratch. And if you just spent the past few weeks fumbling through these crags with Medze, you wouldn't be asking me that.
What is your relationship to Medze?
Officially, scribe. Unofficially, nanny. The man's got all the good sense of a swaddled babe. I've had the thankless task of saving him from himself ever since we arrived from Sentinel.
What are these notes for exactly?
Some epic about the great battles between the High Elves and the Goblins that Medze plans to perform at the Illumination Academy. I'll admit, it sounded much more intriguing before I had to listen to Medze ramble on about it for weeks.
Okay, this one was good. Again, like, props to the developers for making these elves, not just like boring games. Actually branching out to like make them aesthetically pleasing. I appreciate the eye candy. Alright, understandable. Well, I mean, like, the cave once in a while isn't so bad. Oh, I thought he was an enemy. Oh shit. Let me get these notes first. Oh, shard. Oh, I'm full. Oh, heck. Heck indeed. I gotta go all the way around, okay. Oh shit. That's fine.
You won't get past my splendid webs, mortal! Too late! The mistress has already claimed her prize!
No worries, I've got you. I think. You there! Burn the webs! Quickly! Quickly!
I was wondering when the golden boy was gonna show up again.
Mephalah's damn webbing. It's in all my nooks and crannies. Thanks for helping, though. No! Save the Dawnstar gem!
Dawnstar gem? Oh.
The spider poison. It's spreading fast. Take this. Resolute diamond. Don't let the Golden Knight sacrifice be in vain.
Arroyo will protect the diamond. Sapiarch Larentil sent him to find you. Anayel is safe.
Then you know we're Tower Sentinels. Guardians of the diamond keys that open the Crystal Tower. Please, make sure my diamond remains
This one
safe.
is wondering, what happened to the Golden Knight?
Mephalah, Prince of the Secret Arts. She sought my diamond, but also seemed very interested in the Golden Knight. I fear she's taken him to the Spiral Skein.
Rest easy, Tower Sentinel.
Tell Hanaya I'm sorry.
Ah, there you are. The Right Master needs you back in Artaeum immediately. Find him in Kakora Tower as soon as you can.
I don't know how much longer. That's the last of them. I'm not going to give you some my savior routine, but thanks. This is not how I plan to die. Do me one last favor. It's a small one. Would you deliver those papers to Medze and tell him I quit?
You want to abandon him?
Look, I've had
Abandoning him?
enough of Medze. The humming, the whistling, the constant attempts at rhyming. I'm not completely heartless. That's everything I cataloged on this misbegotten adventure. With it, he can finish his research.
Alright, this one will bring the notes to Medze.
Stay strong. Your salvation is at hand. Though, if you could call out, that would be helpful.
He's coming. I'm gone.
I finally girded myself with the courage of my forefathers. I'm prepared to add my deeds to theirs, even if it means entering oblivion itself. I will find Naliara. You, haven't seen her, have you?
You must be Medze. Ilaria is fine, but she quit.
Naliara quit? Oh, I suppose I cannot fault her. Capture by vile goblins was simply too much for her delicate spirit. But without her records of my spontaneous, inspired verse, my recital is doomed.
Actually, this one has all your notes right here.
Oh, well, that's great. I nearly have everything I need to complete my epic of the war fought between the goblins and high elves here. All that's left is for me to uncover the site of their most pivotal battle. Come, let's make history!
Hold on. Arroyo thinks you are getting ahead of yourself.
I mean, I just assumed since Naliara entrusted you with her notes, you were taking over her duties. You don't want to uncover a once-in-a-lifetime discovery? I have a generous stipend from the Illumination Academy to complete my work.
Alright, this one will help you finish your epic.
The site is close. I just know it. Dramatic instinct. My antiquated directions.
Yeah. Chitty Bod. Actually. Oh, you're still gonna be in there? Heck. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of here to do quests, but I'm also kind of on a tight schedule. But none of this escort nonsense. Where do you even go anyway? Oh, I have to take them in there. Okay.
This looks like scouting reports. Land surveys, goblin settlements. Why was the water source of such interest to them? These look like plans for resettlement. Elven and goblin. They were proposing a land trade with the tribes. It seems the offer was refused. Some kind of trade ledger? Oh, how mundane. It seems like the elves who built this place engaged in deals with goblins. That can't be right, can it? Oh, gods, this is terrible. This adventure truly is a tragedy. I can't use any of this.
What do you mean?
These tablets show the goblins weren't always viciously territorial. Elves and goblins coexisted, traded, until the elves wanted King's Haven Pass badly enough to betray that trust. It flies in the face of every existing account of this region.
You will tell this one, didn't you want to reveal the untold story?
I sought a subject for heroic composition. There is no truthful recounting of this history that would flatter the elves. Sing the truth, and my patrons will loathe me. Sing a lie, and my artistic integrity dies.
The truth should be heard. You could give a voice to the voiceless. Plus, that kind of already happened in Oregon.
It's what a noble hero would do, isn't it? Self-sacrifice for the sake of the downtrodden is practically obligatory. If I don't make it back to Daggerfall, carry on my tale. Don't let my beautiful voice be silenced.
Best of luck with your performance.
You've been an able guide to heroism, keeping me on the righteous road in the face of adversity. When I sing of the divine messenger who sent me on this path, know that it's your praises I sing. Oh, I like that. The time has come for me to unsheath the quill of justice and cut an inky swath through centuries of lies. And probably book passage back to Daggerfall well in advance.
You think it'll be that bad?
Even if I'm not bludgeoned off stage by thick volumes, I'm told the Divine Prosecution is very particular about the verbiage used to present the truth. I'd prefer to receive their critiques by mail.
Okay, goodbye. Alright, we'll be switching gears soon. Do you know how much a boat would cost? Probably a lot. Unless you're thinking like a rowboat. He's probably not that rich. He is a bard. He just dresses fancy. That's where all his money went.
Thank you for returning so promptly. Before we get to other matters, tell me about your search for the Tower Sentinels. Valcerin recounted the events at the College of Sapiarchs after she returned with Lathan. But I'm eager to hear your report.
One of the Sentinels is under the protection of Razandar. The other one was slain by Mephala.
Mephala, curse her name. Along with her cohorts, Clavicus Vile and Nocturnal, she corrupted Lathan and threatens all of Nirn. But the Sapiarchs no longer have an attuned pair of key-bearers. That will make it harder to access the Crystal Tower.
Mephala dragged the Golden Knight into her realm after he dropped this gem.
That Golden Knight is one of Meridia's champions, I believe. It seems that one Daedric prince is trying to help us. That gem is the Dawn Star, from the Dawnbreaker sword. Why take the knight prisoner, though? What are the princes playing at here?
Arroyo is curious. You said it'd be harder to access the Crystal Tower now?
Oh, yes. Without 2 attuned Tower Sentinels, the Sapiarchs can't use the diamond keys to open the way to the Crystal Tower. The attuning process usually takes a year and a day, and I have no idea if they can hasten the process.
Let us talk about the matter. Well, remind Arroyo. Who is Meridia again?
Meridia is the Daedric Prince of Life and Light, and the matron of the Colored Rooms. She isn't part of the Triad of Princes. Indeed, it seems that she has specifically sent her champion to oppose them. We'll need to keep that in mind as we proceed.
Let us talk about the matter you summoned this one to discuss.
It involves my missing memories. I've recalled an important detail, and I need to show it to you. For now, let me compensate you for your efforts so far. I appreciate your help in all this.
I can't accept your reward because my inventory is full. Therefore, I cannot progress. There we go.
It involves, while you were gone, I have been scrying through my own memories, trying to find the missing events that will remind me where I hid the Heart of Transparent Law. I believe I have discovered something significant.
You remember where you hid the Heart of Transparent Law?
Not exactly. While scrying through my memories, I saw half-formed thoughts and splintered recollections. I saw myself enter the Dreaming Cave beneath Kapora Tower, and I held the Heart of Transparent Law in my hands.
Tell Arroyo everything you remember.
I opened a portal, but I can't recall where it went. Something intentionally blocked the destination from my sight. I entered the portal, and time passed. Then I was back in the cave, and the heart was gone. Will you accompany me to the Dreaming Cave?
Arroyo will meet you in the Dreaming Cave.
The answer to where I hid the Heart of Transparent Law resides in the Dreaming Cave.
Stream.
Or, more precisely, through the portal I opened and once traversed. But therein lies the problem. It's best if I showed you. Meet me in the cave beneath this tower.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... So he's watching himself with the heart. But yeah, that's gonna be the story for next time. I'm gonna do a quick be right back, and then we'll be back with some art, okay? Don't leave just yet. I will be back.